Hi everyone and welcome back to HomeHeadChef. Today we're making spinach tortellini soup. This soup is really easy and it will come together in about 10 minutes. And it's loaded with flavor and it's enough to feed a big family. So let's step up to the cutting board and see what we need. For this recipe we are going to need 1 teaspoon of basil, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, half a tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of white wine, it's optional, 2 quarts of chicken stock, about 18 ounces of tortellini, I'm using some fresh tortellini here, and 4 cups of baby spinach. First thing we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna heat up a nice big stock pot with a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna go in with our minced garlic and we're gonna saute this up for about a minute. Once we start to get that wonderful smell of garlic, we're gonna go in with our tomato paste. This is gonna add a nice deep richness to the soup. We're gonna wanna saute this up for about another minute. Now we're going to want to go in with our white wine. We're going to give this another minute to cook off that alcohol. If you're not going to add in the white wine, go ahead and skip this step. Next we're going to go in with our chicken stock and we're going to want to bring this up to a simmer. Now we're going to add in our basil. We're going to let this go for about another minute. Next we're going to go in with our spinach. Now this is going to wilt from the hot liquid. It's going to take about 2 minutes or so. And then we'll head to the next step once this is wilted down. Now we're going to want to add in our tortellini. Now you need to cook this to the package directions that you have. Since mine is fresh, it's going to take about 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to finish this up and we're going to head back to the cutting board and get a taste. Our tortellinis are nice and soft. Now we're going to plate this up. We're going to get a ladle. Make sure we get some of those tortellinis, some of the broth, some of the spinach. Gotta get a little bit more broth in there. This is a soup. There we go. A little bit more. Perfect. Now we're gonna top it with a little bit of freshly shaved Parmesan cheese. This is optional. Doesn't that look good? Now let's step out and get a taste of this. All right, let's get a taste. You can get a bite with the broth, the spinach, the tortellini, a little bit of that Parmesan cheese. Careful, it's hot. The broth is rich, got a lot of flavor from the chicken base, the basil, and the tomato paste. The tortellinis are soft, they're full of the cheese, and it pops in your mouth. It's got a nice little explosion of flavor. It's really good. If you enjoyed this recipe, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the recipes that we have coming out. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook at HomeHeadChef. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time.